Goat.
Hold on. There, go for it.
Yeah, Max Factor here with Mountain Goat and some other of the Thru-Hikers. We're just finishing up an evening together, and Mountain Goat's ready to get back on the trail.
All right. Thanks again.
Okay, buddy.
We'll see you.
Happy trails.
So it's a little after 9:30 Thursday morning, the 14th. As mentioned in the earlier clip, I just got dropped off by Max Factor, who was kind enough to pick up me and 5 other hikers and offer his condo to us to spend the night. Fed us, clothed us, bathed us, really took good care of us. It was fantastic. If anybody has a chance to ever run into him, he's a great guy. I'm at the Milan Gap trailhead. That's where he found me, was as I was crossing the road, literally. He just stopped and asked if I wanted a place to stay. So anyway, I'm off now. I got about 17 miles to go, and I'll hit the shelter I'm looking for. Something called number 3. I'm really hoping now that we've got good weather. I'm feeling a lot better. My spirits are back up to where they belong mentally. I'm feeling better physically. Got my energy level going again. So I'm hoping that with all the combinations of good things that just took place last night, and the nice weather, that things move along, and in 2.5, 3 days I shall be at Front Royal. So with that, we're moving down the trail. Okay folks, we have a bear right here. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you're right there at the trail. I want to use the trail. Come on, go on. Go. Go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Get. That's a good bear. You just cross the trail, leave me alone. Huh? Yeah. I don't mind a bit filming you, but I really don't want you any closer than necessary. Yeah. Good bear. Wow, you just climbed up those boulders like they're nothing. Well, I got my first bear.
I see it
Came right up off
really close
across
to
the
you.
trail.
So it was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was like 10 feet away when I saw him.
Yeah. That was a small one. It's
All right. There's the first good view of the day. I don't know what town that might be. I've given up trying to guess, just simply because of the way the mountains and the trails route around themselves. We may or may not. Let's see. I think that'd be too close for the town I was thinking of heading for. What was that? I can't think of it now. Anyway. Enjoy the view, folks. Time to move. Well, this is a real similar view of what I recorded earlier, but you know, with all the rainy days and the overcast days, it's really hard not to stop and look at them. I wonder if that's the community of Rattler. I think that was the town I was trying to think of in the last video clip, and I couldn't remember it. But I really don't know, because I think Rattler should be about another maybe 20 miles north of me, unless this loops around, so I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the view. Okay, I just walked up to what looks like a horse ranch. Those are horses out there. A whole bunch of them. I don't recall seeing anything that told me I'm off the trail. And there's my proof, is my white blaze. So, what the heck is going on? This is screwy. There's a sign. Children must be can't read it from here. Oh well. Something about riding their horses. Alright, there's another white place, so we definitely are going this way. There's a post. The infamous post that you can't read directions on. No idea what this place is. It's really, really a strange place. Horses, stalls everywhere. Whoa. So we got Appalachian Trail. Can't read that at all. I love it. What the hell, man? Why can't they just put things up? There's a white place. Okay, we're going this way. Alright, well, anyway, there's whatever that is. Whoa, a little windy up here on this viewpoint, but I just came up through all those trees there and been following the ridge line. That's the same valley that I have on my other clips. Give you a closer view and you can kind of see from different angles. I did find out that part of this is the... Oh wow, I lost, something happened here. Everything blurred out. It was the city or town I thought it was, which again I can't remember the name now again. Anyway, yeah, I'm not real sure as to where exactly. I think I'm going on the other side of this ridge. I probably should be dropping down pretty soon in order to go back up another one. Anyway, well, here we are. Wrap up for Thursday day. I got 22 miles in today. Made it to the last shelter or hut called what is it? Pine Mountain something. Probably wrong on that again. I don't have my notes with me. I left them in my pack and I'm wrapped up inside my cocoon right now. So anyway, it's 9:30 now, which is later than usual. I apologize for that. That this is done under my headlight lighting, which kind of makes it look weird. But I didn't get to the shelter until 7, a little after, because I didn't get started on the trail until late due to the long drive from Max Factor's condo to back to the trailhead. And plus, since we stopped for resupply and that, took a little longer. I wasn't on the trail even an hour though before I came across my first bear. So I got a video of him carrying on a conversation 10 feet away from me. Thought it was interesting. He was a nice little bear, gentle as can be. Had really no interest in me after he realized I was no threat. He just turned his back to me and then wandered off. But so now I can no longer say that the East Coast mountains don't have any bears. They do, at least one. And saw another rattlesnake today, about 1.5 miles from where I set up camp, coming down this steep section of the mountain. It was an easy hike day as far as the mountains themselves go. It was a lot of ups and downs, but they're all small and fairly gentle. As far as that little snake goes, he looked about as big as the other one I'd seen. But this one was literally right beside the trail that I was on, and he was underneath this rock outcropping. I just happened to look into this dark hole and saw his body, and he was all kind of curled up. Not coiled for striking, but curled up. So I did a couple of double quick steps and got past him. He never did sound off his rattle, but I did hear some movements, and so I think I might have woke him up. But since I was gone, he didn't bother to sound out an alarm or anything, so I was happy with that. Ran into a couple of day hikers just a few hundred yards past that, so I warned them about him. Camp at the hut tonight's rather interesting. There's a ridge runner staying here, so I was able to talk to her about a couple of the regulations about how I've been setting my hammock up as to whether or not I'm within regulations or not. Of course, that won't matter much now because I'm only 25 miles now from Front Royal, which is the end of things, and so I can actually hike out if I wanted to tomorrow. Or I can do a easy 13, I think it is 13 mile day tomorrow, and do another easy day, 10 mile day the next day, and continue on that way or something. I haven't really quite decided. Most likely I will probably end up doing a 25 tomorrow if I can get up and get started tomorrow. But since it's already later than normal, I'm usually in bed by 7 o'clock, and I didn't even get to camp till then, so I just finished dinner, and of course it was getting dark at that time. By the time I got back to camp, it was dark. And by the way, I'm eating my dessert, my M&M peanuts. I have to make sure I eat them all because I'm not going back down to the bear box to put a couple of M&Ms away. And I have heard that there are raccoons big time at this shelter, so those little buggers will get into anything and destroy anything to get to anything. Hopefully my pack will be all right. I didn't lay it on the ground tonight. I actually hung it up on a tree branch. But that may or may not slow them down. There is no food in there, but there is smells and sweat and things like that, and that does draw animals. We already had a big deer come through the camp, so they're nearby. So today's turned out to be kind of exciting as far as animals go, and only took me until the day before I leave to find any animals. That's pretty good. So anyway, that wraps things up. I didn't run into any of the hikers that I spent the night with at Max Factor's condo, so I have no idea where they are or what their plans. Everybody was talking about doing different things, but they were also talking about doing similar things, so it's hard to say what happened to everybody. They have just disappeared again. That seems to be what happens in the situation. Boy, my light just got changed and I can't get it to work again now. It's not giving me the reflection I had before. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to call it good anyway for the night. I need to get some sleep. Even though I'm wide awake and buzzed, I'm really full of energy yet today. So anyway, that's it for tonight.